Nasuch tam sanam tam beshicht eshicha art isuch. Anantasi vishit nente vesutanantaikal asitanam naye vesuch nacha. It eveshit achnant asanachtant ai it echnech vesam. Tukaya nanda. Isuram vach nintoyono. Isuram vach nindene. Isuranach nintoyon dochva. Isortan vai hinteyono. In der Wenne Wendeha in Tornachtam Hindoyodono Nachtai Toram Tam Devenachai Ascend Asuch Dam Sanandai Viet Nachtayas Damba Hindoyono Hamdan Daiva Indavane Damba Indavane Indane Isuranam Vach Nindono Nindaha Heyana Heyano Indana Indandaha Indana Indo Intornanda Indavaya Indaha In Shandana Hamdam Deve In Suram Tam Ye Hindana Hindono Hinya Tam such tam sinam darsana ana ya he Ivasha Nasutam tande Isanachtam as urt ibit nicht esha Das sucht dann das Wäsche Asasasa Ivando Asut am besten Tai Sudan Anahanan Dai Bishur Itnia Iveshente Yende no Sana Tanach nach ye Satnam, thank you so much for joining. My name is Jean. I am a channel for creator consciousness to assist humanity in remembering and re-embodying its divine core authentic expression, which I believe to be the Christed inner child. So yes, today's transmission / blessing My I feel, how can I explain this? And like I just received, okay, like because it was like a whole mashup of like things happening in the external and then receiving the message, etc. Right? My what I received was discernment um in regards to everything, of course, but discernment in regards to specifically as well like placing boundaries. And like as I heard that like discernment and placing boundaries, I all of a sudden realized how, because I used to have this thing of like, so where do I discern between placing boundaries within and placing boundaries without, right? And then all of a sudden I just realized like in this new cycle, because it's the same cycle but it's different on a higher level, etc. I realized all of a sudden that, me even asking that question is really irrelevant because everything is a reflection of me, right? So, me placing a boundary with somebody without is me placing a boundary with somebody within, and vice versa. So, first of all, this transmission is intended to assist in also like integrating that understanding and that the embodiment of that understanding and that truth if you resonate with it. But that is the whole as within as so without, right? Which kind of makes everything easier because all of a sudden I'm realizing that like everything truly is me, right? I've spoken about this and I've realized it before, but just on a deeper level now, right? Everything is me, so it doesn't really matter how I interact with anything or anyone because I'm only interacting with myself because it is a reflection of me. Therefore, and because I am the master of myself, the only thing greater than me to me is creator, right? Um, because of that, I get to do whatever I want in a way. Obviously, I want to feel good. I want to, so I'll be good. But what I'm trying to say is sometimes we have trouble with discerning between am I the person in the wrong or should I be setting a boundary with the person from without. What I'm trying to say now is that that question is irrelevant. It doesn't matter because whether you are in the wrong or not, it's still a projection. It's still something from within. So if you start putting up a boundary, if you even if you're the victim of a certain something, if let's say you're a victim of abuse, like verbal abuse, constant verbal abuse, for instance, okay, and you're like confused because of this narcissistic abuse. You're confused, like, is it me or is it this person? Like, ultimately, it doesn't matter who it is because it is just a reflection of you. So whether you start setting up a boundary with that person or you start setting up a boundary with yourself, even if you're self victim blaming, ultimately it will get to the point of you, quite honestly, if you're strong enough, ultimately, like strong enough within yourself, it will get to the point where you start seeing this as I'm experiencing it now. Like, oh wait, no, it is that person, or oh wait, it is me, or it, but ultimately you realize it doesn't matter. I hope I'm making sense with this because it's quite a profound thing for me and quite like it created a lot of space within me. This also takes away that whole I fully I more fully understand the whole idea of it's that saying like he who blames him like others has learned nothing. He who blames himself has learned a little. That kind of vibe, and he who blames no one has learned a lesson, or something like that. Like I kind of actually understand that now because everything is me and just a reflection of me, right? But so yes, I hope this understanding and this truth or whatever will assist you in some way and help you feel more liberated as I do now. Because it takes away the blame game. It takes away all of a sudden, like even during my traumas and my past cycles, during the times that I felt very intensely hurt and like sad and depressed, etc., right? I would and angry at certain people. I would want to not be angry. I would want to not feel sad. I would want, like, I would understand that like these people did certain things from a certain space, But I didn't want to be angry or have it affect me, but I also understood that I need space, or I need to distance myself because the energy is not connecting, and it's actually bad energy making my things all fucked up, blah blah blah. But from that perspective, I also didn't want it to matter because um, I love these people, etc., etc. And that is what I'm starting to like fully integrate and realize, because that is a very Christ-like perspective and interaction. I think, it's that whole forgive them for they know not what they do. And this isn't a martyr thing. This is a like I'm not talking about being like dying on the cross or anything. I'm talking about like, I forgive you for what you're doing, and I forgive this energy because I understand it, but I am not allowing it to affect me, even though I am humoring your or allowing your existence within my existence. Nothing you say or do can affect me, um, because I have that inner boundary, and because I have that inner boundary, like it's reflecting at me, because like that like backstabby friend, or your narcissistic parents, or your the teacher that is always me, like the bully, but it doesn't really matter. That is always a reflection of you. It's especially if you're being with like a big purpose, or like a light worker, or you understand what I'm trying to say, like one of those people, which we all are, but not everybody is, quite honestly, like if you look at humanity. Anyway, um especially if you're somebody like that, like these where was I going with that? Like that felt a bit like judgy, but I'm not judging humanity or anything. It's just like, some people want to, some people don't. That's what I'm saying. Um, anyway, especially if you're a person like that, like all these things projected at you is like, it will feel so much more intense, because you are meant to truly um, cleanse yourself, to truly be a light, to truly fucking deal with every small droplet of ancestral bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, that's yeah. Um, I feel like that's done. Let me just do a little bit of integration. And I just, one last thing, like boundary setting doesn't always need to be like this like really intense thing of like discipline and stuff, because I'm now learning, actually, like I need to set a boundary with that really rigid part of myself. I need to allow myself space to, oh my god, to just be, to chill, to truly, even though I seem pretty chill. um, anyway, you understand what I'm saying? It can go both ways. It's not always like this serious fucking thing. Sometimes creator just wants us to learn to relax, and that is a discerning and boundary setting as well. Yes. So thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for connecting. Please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe to my channel. If you feel like you want to have a personal session with me, my email's in the description box down below. If you want to donate for the medicine that you're receiving, my PayPal is in the description box down below as well. And yeah, thank you to everybody who has been contacting me, who has donated to my channel for the medicine. So appreciated. And everybody just connecting with me on a daily here. Everybody that resonates with my medicine. Um, I'm sure you can feel the deeper understandings settling into a total surrender of, right? Okay, I love you. I will see you again tomorrow. Have a wonderful day or evening or whatever. Satnam.